Just got an email about some rather unusual provisions regarding your scholarship. Guess I'll go say my goodbyes to everyone. Hello mis amores, this is Kirby Marie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the new series. Well, not so new, but new in this part. It's the Freshman 3. Before we begin, as usual, I would appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notified about the latest videos. Also, drop me that like button. It definitely helps out a lot. And leave your comments and your thoughts on this video or anything in general. Yeah. We're back with the Freshman 3. I know it's not the cup of tea of everyone who subscribed to my channel. Most of you are used to watching me probably, playing more action games or horror games, stuff that has action and not just me sitting and reading you a bedtime story and that sort of thing. Which is not for me a bedtime story. For me, reading this and giving these characters a voice, my own voice, it makes my imagination run and whatsoever. It's really fun, and I know some people do enjoy it, some don't, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna punish you if you don't enjoy it whatsoever. But I really thank you guys still for the support that you've given me so far in this series. I really do appreciate it. Also, now that we're talking about this one, this is going to be the last freshman book that I am going to be reading, at least. There's a Freshman 4, and by the way, I read these books like many years ago, but the Freshman 4 isn't really that good, and it has nothing to do with much with the first 3 that was right there in college. There was a lot of drama and stuff like that. It has nothing compared to that, and it's not enjoyable, and and that's why I'm not gonna read it. And when I'm being honest, I just don't like it. But yeah, so know that just because I read some stories doesn't mean I enjoy reading anything. I read stuff that are, for me, good, that I think you guys will like as well. But yeah, this is the final book of the Freshman. After that, we will be reading more books based on choices, but in terms of the Freshman, we're gonna be done so. I have already another story that will be very good, and it's not romantic drama. It's a little different. You'll see what it is at some point. But for now, we're gonna finish the Freshman 3. And yeah, also, sorry for the long intro, but I just wanted to explain. So if you guys are not aware of what the Freshman series in general is, that's because you're probably new to the channel and you have no idea what's going on. But the Freshman is in general a story about a character that you create. I created myself in the game as the protagonist, where she goes to college, and everything just starts messy because her father loses the job and he can't pay for tuition. So then she had the friends that she meets as roommates, they try to help her to stay in the college by having her work with the grumpy Professor Vasquez, so that she could continue studying and being there with the friends and whatsoever. And there were a lot of dramas, like you could choose who you wanted to romance, which there were 3 people who were in love with my character. You could choose any of them to be your lover, also helping other friends with their romances as well, plus also helping Professor Vasquez with his personal issues, which he was one of my favorite characters so far in the series. And in the Freshman 2, he passes away from cancer, which we're not going to see anything about him in this book, but which is unfortunate, but he was a very great character. And yeah, and you get to learn a little more about your friends, also more about your enemies as well. Not only treat them like garbage, I normally would treat them like garbage, but at the same time, it's obviously they have something that makes them be like these douchebags like Becca and Sebastian in that sort of sense. And I'm very excited. I don't know if I don't know which characters are gonna be returning for this book or not. I think the remaining characters like Kirby and the roommates will be returning for this book, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, sorry for the long ass intro. I really do hope you guys enjoy this, and thank you again for the support that you've shown on this series. Yeah, let's get to it already. So the first chapter, it says New Leaves. It's spring quarter at Hartfeld. The cherry blossoms are out. Classes are starting again, and love is in the air. So yeah, I'm very excited. So let's play it right now. I didn't mean to. I want this shirt, the Hartfeld shirt. Perfect. And as usual, Kirby. It's the first day of spring quarter, and you're barely able to contain your excitement about returning to campus. Yay! Wow, this place is really beautiful in the spring. I'm so glad that you're able to come back this quarter. I know how heartbroken you were about leaving. Yeah, tell me about it. I should have known that Professor Vasquez would come through for me, though. Do you think Dad's interview with North Corp will go well? We can only hope. But don't worry about that, Kirby. The bottom line is you're back this quarter. You got your class schedule all set this quarter? Yep, I signed up for my classes before I thought I lost my scholarship. Nice. So it looks like you'll be able to spend more time with that special someone after all, which is James! My baby boy, James! Yeah, I'll get to see James, but I promise that's not the only reason I care about college. You step out of the car and inhale the spring air. The campus smells like cherry blossoms. Ooh. I love seeing you so happy. Kirby! Oh, and by the way, I noticed the letters and the names have changed a little bit. You turn to see Miss Twombly walking over the nearby administration building. I'm so glad I caught you. I just got an email about some rather unusual provisions regarding your scholarship. Unusual provisions? Nothing too scary, I promise. Let's meet on Monday to discuss them. Sounds good to me. I'll see you then. Just then, James comes by talking on his cell phone. Thank you for this, but I'll try not to get my hopes up yet. Oh, hey, I gotta go. Kirby just got here. Bye. Looks like your boo is here. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Miss Twombly winks at you before walking away. You try to hide how much you're blushing as James approaches. Hey, Kirby. James scoops you up into his arms, lifting you off the ground, and he pulls you into a tender kiss. Oh my god, James turns to your mother. Pardon me, hello. He extends his hand and your mother takes it. Hello, James. Well, Kirby, you seem to be in good hands. I'll see you in a few months. Bye, Mom. I'll call you tomorrow. Please do. I can't wait to hear about your first day back. Bye. By the way, if you guys are not aware about Miss Twombly mentioning the scholarship, in the book 2, when Professor Vasquez passed away, he left this inheritance. I don't know if it's exactly called inheritance, but he's still supporting me and helping me with my scholarship, even though he passed away. And the only way I have to continue is by finishing the book that I've been writing for the past first 2 books of the freshman. Finish it for good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, she hands you the last of the bags before getting into the car and driving away. James picks up 2 of them and starts toward the dorm. Thanks for helping me out, James. I got a bit of an overpacking problem. No problem. I'm just glad you're here to stay.
Yes!
You reach the front entrance of your dorm. Thanks, James. I'll take it from here. Wait, before I forget, there's a free Shakespeare performance at Northbridge Park tomorrow. It's one of my favorite spring traditions, and I would love to take you. James, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'll pick you up at 2. Yay! James tenderly kisses you goodbye and hands you back. Thanks again for helping me. I'll see you soon. You find your suitmates already hanging out on the roof. Kirby! Oh my god, you're finally She runs over and pulls you into a tight hug. Well, hello to you, Caitlin.
Oh, there's Smashy. Sorry, I just can't believe 48 hours. I thought you were leaving the school for good.
Looks like you won't be getting rid of me that easily.
Thank God. Can you imagine a new student coming in here after 2 quarters?
Yikes, I haven't even thought of that.
Come on, sit down.
Caitlin takes a seat and you pull up a chair next to her.
So, guess who had the best spring break ever? This girl!
Really? I thought you just went home.
I did, and it was amazing. I thought that things were gonna be really weird with my dad, but he was cool about it. He wasn't exactly waving a rainbow flag, but he acted totally normal. And we had a horror movie marathon just like in the old days.
That's awesome. So, have any girls caught your eye yet?
Not yet, but who knows what this quarter has in store for me.
What or who? You and Caitlin dissolve into a fit of giggles. Excuse me, Caitlin, but could I please borrow your best friend?
Only if you promise to return her in good condition.
You switch seats or you're near Chris. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. How was your break? Really busy. I spend most of the time coming up with ideas for student council. Anything you can discuss with non-council members? Well, the one I'm most excited about is a textbook spending limit. If your book costs more than $300 per quarter, the school will cover the rest of the cost. That sounds amazing! You think so? Yeah, I do. That's something that'll help everyone. I'm sure it'll be a hit with the student council. I still got a few details to work out before I present it next week, but I hope you're right. Well, we are all rooting for you. By the way, student council meetings are open to all students. You know, in case you wanted to come and by and watch. To be honest, I'm really nervous about my first official meeting. I love the support. If you want me there, I'll be there. You're the greatest. Kirby, Chris, I need your help settling a very important issue. Who do you ship Dom with in The Crown and the Flame? I'm actually really behind on that show, so I don't know. What about you, Kirby? I already read the story, so definitely I ship Dom with Kenna. Tyler fist bumps you and Abby. 3 against each of your ones. Kenna is the winner.
Kirby's one of us.
You're all weird.
Guys, this is what I love about our school. We may disagree on these extremely important issues, but we're still great friends.
Now there's an option I agree with wholeheartedly. Since Kirby's finally here, I propose we break out the wine for a toast.
Don't forget the sparkling cider.
Chris takes 2 bottles out of the cooler and pops up the top of the sparkling cider. Zach unscrews the wine bottle top. Screw cap? We're so classy.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you're not drinking out of a box.
Even broke college students need to draw the line somewhere. Your friends all pour themselves drinks, then raise their glass. How about we each go around and make a toast? I'll start to friendship.
To being yourself.
To young love.
To my amazing boyfriend.
To Ken and Dom. To an amazing third quarter.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You all clink your glasses together and take a sip. I'm so glad you're all here. It's hard not having Brandon around, but I know you're all gonna help me get through this. Zach, being back at the Hartfeld without him must be tough. I've been missing him since the day he left. It doesn't really feel like Hartfeld without him. Oh, Zach, we're all here for you. I know the fact that half of us are in relationships can be kind of awkward, but we are first and foremost a group of friends.
Seriously, anytime you need to talk, we're here to listen.
Everyone murmurs in agreement.
Hey Chris, can Zach become an honorary member of the Singles Club?
You guys have a club?
We do now.
Welcome aboard. Oh yeah, Chris, Kaylee, and Zach are in some sort of way single. Zach starts to smile again. Thank you guys, you always know how to cheer me up. He pulls out his phone and starts to check it. Abby yanks it out of his hand.
No, you're not gonna spend all quarter stalking him on social media.
But I wasn't. Can I have my phone back?
Not until you promise not to use it to cyber stalk your boyfriend.
Okay, fine, I promise. She hands him back the phone and he puts it away. Okay, I'm in desperate need of distraction. How about we kick this quarter off with a game?
True for true?
Oh no, anything but that. Yeah, not really feeling like being humiliated in front of you all right now. Well, how about poker? Yes, I like Kirby's suggestion. You say that now, but wait until I kick your ass. I don't think so, buddy.
Guys, I don't actually know how to play.
I'll teach you, and then we'll both kick Zach's ass. Does anyone have a deck of cards?
I know I have one in my room, but I can't quite remember where. I'll help you look.
Sorry, my words. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. You start rummaging through your closet while Abby checks your desk.
I know they're around here somewhere. By the way, I didn't get to ask how are you doing, Abby?
Abby shrugs.
I'm okay, I guess.
Are you sure about that?
I'm kind of frustrated with the whole talent thing, actually. I mean, toasting to Ken and Dom and I say to my amazing boyfriend, seriously?
Abby? Maybe it's because it's something you share.
You mean like because we both shit them together?
Yeah, exactly. I think he was toasting to that because he knew it was something that made you happy.
I guess I didn't think of it that way. Maybe you're right.
Abby turns back to the desk and continues looking through it.
Aha!
She holds up the deck of cards triumphantly. Where were they?
Bottom drawer with your textbooks from first quarter.
Right, no wonder I haven't seen them. Anyway, good job finding them. Let's go.
We have the cards! And Chris explained the rules while you were looking.
Not very well, Chris. Not very well. Chris, Caitlin, prepare to go down. Guess I'll be the dealer. He deals out cards to everyone. I bid 5. I bid 10. This is gonna be a long game. You don't say. You and your friends play all afternoon and well into the night. I race you 20. I race you 25.
Friendly reminder that there are 3 other people playing. Yay! I'm 1 card away from a royal flush.
You're not supposed to tell us that.
Oops.
Some teacher you are. Oh no, poor Caitlin. All in. Me too.
My 3.
Okay, everyone, cards down. Everyone lays their cards down face up to the table.
I'll win.
Ah, Abby. Seriously? Looks like we were too focused on the wrong person. After a few more rounds of this, you're ready to call it a night. This has been great, but I'm ready to fall into bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night, Kirby.
Everyone wishes you good night and you head to your room. The next afternoon, James escorts you to the park for the Sunday matinee performance of the 12th night. I'm so excited you could come with me today. There's something I've been dying to tell you. Oh, so are you gonna tell me now, or save it after the show? Well, I don't want to jinx it. There's still a lot of ifs involved, but it's a huge opportunity involving that play you started in last quarter. Oh yeah, remember. James, that's amazing. Tell me all the details as soon as you can, okay? I will, I promise. James spreads out a blanket and the two of you take a seat. In Shakespeare's time, the groundlings actually stood up for the whole performance, but I'll break tradition for the sake of comfort. True. Alright, but can we still throw food at the characters we don't like? Of course not, you smart Alec. James kisses your forehead. Oh. So how much do you know about 12th Night? Nothing. 12th Night? Not much. Oh, you're in for a treat. It's my favorite Shakespeare play. Ooh, what's this about? I won't spoil the whole thing for you, but this girl named Viola disguises herself as a boy so that she can go to work in the Duke's house. And the Duke, Orsino, has her try to persuade this other girl, Olivia, to marry him, but then, well, you'll see. Oh, and Viola's long-lost twin brother also shows up, and since Viola's dressed like a boy... Wait, what? That is really complicated. And I haven't even gotten to the part about the guy in the yellow pants. Hold that thought. The play is about to start. James puts his arm around you and the play begins. After the play ends, you and James sit by the fountain. Are the Northbridge Park shows usually this good, or was this one exceptional? They've always been good, but you really lucked out, Kirby. I think this was their best yet. Seriously, James, I think Viola might be my new favorite fictional character. That's funny because she reminds me a lot of you. How so? You're both plucky, clever, talented, and incredibly funny. Not to mention that you both have bosses who put you through hell, but you managed to turn into something wonderful. And well, I had crushes on both of you. Really? That is so cute. You are so cute. Excuse me, did you mean you? No, actually, I definitely meant you. Really? Because I'm pretty sure you're the cute one. How about we agree that we're both cute? Call it a draw? Yeah. Works for me. He scoots you over and kisses you playfully. You try to move closer, but your hand slips and you reel backwards. Wow! James grabs you before you can fall into the fountain. You saved me. Couldn't let you get your beautiful new spring clothes wet. Are you alright? You plant another kiss on his lips. Never better. What do you say we drive back home? Don't we have a little while before we need to get back? We do. I thought you might want to discuss the play. Well, in that case, I'm ready when you are. James kisses you again. I thought you might be. After a relaxing weekend with your roommates, you head to Mrs. Twombly's office on Monday morning. Good morning, Kirby. So, what are the provisions you talk about? I thought I just had to finish Professor Vasquez's book. That's right, let's see. According to the will, you have until the end of the quarter. The end of the quarter? That's not nearly enough time. I know. I've been working on my own novel, Heart of Embrace, for years now. But the will clearly states that you got to give complete novel to Gabriela Vasquez for her approval in 3 months' time. 3 months. Plus, you have bi-weekly check-ins with Professor Tia to track your progress. Crap, I can't do that. There's just no way. Guess I'll go say my goodbyes to everyone. I wouldn't give up so easily. Professor Vasquez clearly believed you could do it. Well, Professor Vasquez never really had reasonable expectations. Wait a minute. I can totally do this. I got James on my side. That kid right in front of yours? That's the one. That's such a good idea. I think I saw him going to Professor Vasquez's old office earlier. I'll head there right now. Thanks, Miss Twombly. You hurry over to Vasquez's old office where James is helping pack up. James, I need you to help me finish a novel in 3 months. You're finishing a novel in 3 months? I just talked to Miss Twombly. Apparently, I have to finish Vasquez books by the end of the quarter to keep my scholarship. Wow, you seem rather confident. Do you know how massive a task that is? I do, but you'll help me, right? I want to, but I just got some news on my own. Jasmine called a few minutes ago. They're making my play into a movie. And they want me to move to LA to write the screenplay. What? But James in LA, how will you ever finish Vasquez's novel? Keep playing to find out. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the first episode in here just to get another introduction. I'm gonna read a little bit what says chapter 2, which is called A Place to Belong. You and Caitlin search for a new hobby, but not everyone welcomes you with open arms. And wait, it's only 12 minutes long? But no, it doesn't matter. As much as I would like to continue this video, I'm going to end it here. If you guys really did enjoy this video, please drop me that like button. It helps out a lot. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it if you do. Also, leave your comments and your thoughts on this video or anything in general. And that'll be it for me. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!